Hello. Welcome in, Struble. Final GG's on getting first. Finally getting back to some music. I know I did it um in for the anniversary stream, but it's been a week since then, and I wasn't even in the music category. I was in special events for that. So I haven't actually done a stream in the music category for 2 weeks, which is a little insane, but I've also been pretty busy. But we are back. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Over to here. So, for those who have not been here for a music stream before, I have a reward request queue. Which is here. Did my command not work? Okay, apparently that button broke. There we go. Okay, so that link there is the list of pieces that I can play. For those who are new to how this whole setup works, you go click on that link, log in with your Twitch account, and then you'll be able to request songs. Which requests will go into a queue, as you just saw there. The whatever goes into the queue is the first thing in the queue will automatically be displayed on the overlay. And I see we're doing the Prelude and Fugue, which is a new one that I just added. I do try to add something pretty much every stream. It definitely doesn't always happen. But yeah. So this is a new one that I just added. It's definitely still a little rusty. I learned this a few years ago when I was doing it when I was first doing college auditions. So that's why I initially learned this, was for my college auditions. But I haven't played it in a little while. I've been trying to sort of practice and work it up and stuff, but it's still a little rusty. Thankfully, what I've been playing today so far has been my playing abilities today have been kind of decent, so this should go okay. So this is a Prelude and Fugue that I'm doing, which is actually technically two different pieces, not just one. Beethoven, Bach. I saw your message about Beethoven, and then I said Beethoven instead of Bach. But yes, Bach wrote a prelude and a fugue, technically two different pieces, in every single key, major and minor. That's 24 different pieces. There was C major, C minor, D flat major, D flat minor, and so on. All the way up 24 pieces. And then he did it all again. That's the Well-Tempered Clavier. So this is the prelude and the fugue, both of them, in C minor, from book 2. So the second time he did all of that. I just said it's been a little while. Yeah, it's a little rough, but that's the prelude, and then this is the fugue. And before I do the fugue, one thing that's really fun about fugues, I am turning up the volume of the keyboard a little bit here. Let me know if anything needs to be adjusted balance-wise. My mic is back to where it normally is. I didn't move it over for the keyboard this time. So working with audio levels, I think everything should be fine. So for those who don't know, a fugue takes a motif and does a heck of a lot with it. So, for example, so there's a few things. So the one that this one is, that's the motif of this. And so what you're going to hear with the fugue is that he takes that and does all sorts of different things with it. You're going to hear it faster, you're going to hear it slower, in major, in minor, you're going to hear it normal, you're going to hear it inverted, you're going to hear it, it's all sorts of different stuff. So... That's the fugue. So yeah, it does play with it. I have personally counted that motif. It tried to see how many times I could find it within the music, and I have, I want to say I've counted like 23, 24 times in that motif appears in different forms. So, obviously right there, then higher, a fourth up, and then in the bass, back in the original key. And that's the typical way for a fugue to start. To introduce those three voices like that. This is more just a bridge section. Back in the bass. Most upper voice. There. In the middle voice now. In the lower voice. In the lower voice again, but split between the octaves. You hear that? Then here. This one here. There's a third time there as well, because it's inverted. It was in the bass. And so on and so forth. Right? So that's how he plays with it in all of these different ways. To have that motif just over and over and over again being almost the entire piece. Sonata in G major, movement 1. This is the piece that gives me my name. I am Sonata G. This is Sonata in G. Only the first movement, though. I learned the second movement. And then I actually never ended up learning the third movement. I learned the first and second movement in 6th grade, I want to say. Because I played the first movement, or at least part of the first movement, in my school's talent show in 6th grade. So that had to have been when I learned both the first and second movements. And then I ended up never learning the third. But here's the first. That was a little rough, but that's that is the sonata in G major. About strange lands and people. This is from Robert Schumann's Scenes from Childhood. Kakariko Village. This one is very fun. I love playing this. This is, of course, from Ocarina of Time by Koji Kondo. This particular arrangement of it is by Toshiro Kono. Why are you sorry? I have it on the list. It is a fair request. Okay. June. Barkerel. I saw your comment. This is actually the very first one that I learned. You may notice there's three pieces from seasons on there. March, June, and October. June is the first one that I learned. Ooh, Snom in chat for anybody who is playing Pokemon Community Game. I still haven't fixed the buttons on my Stream Deck, so I have to do this manually. Ooh, nice. Next up, Girl with the Flaxen Hair. Okay. This is a good time to mention that if you want to hear me play better, I do have a music YouTube. I am very bad about recording and putting things on there, but things are much better quality. They're more rehearsed than they are on stream. They're also actually played on a real piano as opposed to just a keyboard, with lights and mic setups and multiple camera angles and all sorts of stuff. So it's actually like decent stuff on there as opposed to this, which is just a keyboard. I know for a fact that you can hear all of the like keyboard clicks and stuff, and then like if something's like super quiet, it'll like fade out and you'll stop hearing it before I stop hearing it, and so then it's just like but yeah, thank you, Robo Sonata. Perfect timing. And if anybody is interested, there is a link to the Discord. That's on a timer. I did not plan that was going to pop up right then, but that was the perfect timing. Okay. What do we do next? The way this normally goes is if there is nothing in the queue, I will just choose something to put into the queue. Ooh. Mazurka. Okay. We can do the mazurka. This is actually another one of the pieces that I played for my college auditions. I had to do 4 pieces. One of them was the Bach Prelude and Fugue that I did at the beginning. This is another one. Brain lapse there. This one's gonna need a little bit more practice. Okay. Let's see. Let's do a little bit more Bach with an invention. I should do this again. For anybody who is interested in requesting something, here is a link to the list. One sec. What? How the heck did that get down there? Okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh my god. My mouse is doing weird things. Hey Andy, you do have to actually go to the list itself to be able to request. I don't have it set up to be able to do it through a command. Okay, so give me 1 second. Okay. Furlise. This is what I won the talent show with in 7th grade. key got stuck down. I was like, what the heck is that bar? That is weird. Why did that key get stuck? What the heck? Here's the list. All you have to do is just sign in. Make sure you're signed in with Twitch, and then you can request anything on that list. Anything that's on the list. It'll get added to the queue. First thing in the queue automatically is displayed on the overlay. That is... Okay, well, it's not getting stuck now. Okay, that was weird. I don't know what that was. Yep, just tap on request. As long as you're signed in. Just tap request. Okay. There we go. So this is the Pokemon theme song. This is an arrangement of it by Primplup on MuseScore. Theme and Variations. This one is by me. This is a lot simpler than anything else I've played today. But it's also something that I wrote. In fact, not only did I write it, it's the first thing I ever wrote. So. So that is the only thing on the list that I have written. I have written better stuff. I'm actually better at like arranging than I am at writing original stuff. And keep in mind that was the very first thing I ever wrote back in like freshman year of high school. The reason I don't have anything else on the list of things that I've written is because most of what I've written is not for solo piano. So I can't exactly play that unless I were to try to arrange it for solo piano, and I don't really want to do that. I do write some arrangements of stuff though, so. In fact, I will go ahead and do one of those arrangements right now. Dirt Myth from Hollow Knight by Christopher Larkin. When I went to learn this, I could not find a good arrangement of it online because they were like incorrect rhythms or missing notes, or they would just simply leave stuff out, which, I mean, it has to be simplified for piano, of course, given that it's piano and viola having to be simplified down to piano solo, but hey. I couldn't find a good arrangement online, so I was like, what the heck? I'll write my own. So I appreciate it anyway. I do have a list of stuff. Obviously this whole list, which I need to, a lot of the stuff I do need to like work up a little bit more. Um, as well as I do have other things that I am learning that are not on this list that none of y'all know about because I'm still learning it. And I'm trying to find more stuff and learning more stuff. So, plus I'm not actually, I am a full-time student right now, so I also don't have the most time to practice. Though I do spend a lot of time online, but that's beside the point. I, wait, I, where is it? Where is it? Hello? Hello? I don't know where it went, but I do have stuff that I'm working on. I'll give you a little sneak preview. Let's see. Let's do this one. Hello? Thank you. So I am going to take a quick break here, just like go to the bathroom, refill my drink, all of that. Y'all should do the same. Do whatever you need to do during the break. I will leave the request queue open in case you do want to request something while I am gone. So I will be back shortly. And we are back. Okay, so I will go ahead and send the link one more time. Did the button just break right now? No, it didn't. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay. It was just delayed. It just took a minute. Okay. Oops. Did not mean to spam the chat like that. Whoopsie. Well, anyway. Okay, anyway, there's the link again. Before I go to there, brain. Before we go to the next piece, whatever that does end up being, if you do want to support, I am on Ko-fi. Here is a link to that. I'm sure noticed I am not affiliated. That is by choice. I am not affiliated because I do not want to support the platform monetarily. So I don't pay for subs. I ask not to be gifted subs. And I used to be affiliated. I also canceled my affiliate agreement because of that. So if you do want to support, obviously, if you don't have to, obviously, but if you do want to, you can do it through Ko-fi. Obviously, there's no like special benefits or anything from doing that, but you can make that donation knowing that 100% of the money will be going to me and will be going right back into the stream, because that's also something that I try to do, is any money that I make from the stream will go right back into it, in some form of or another. You may not necessarily see where it's going, but it is, I can guarantee that it does all go right back into the stream. So, and also, over here, $250 goal, karaoke stream. I will do a karaoke stream. And that goal has no time limit. Okay, let's play something. We're getting close to October, so let's play October. That's the second piece from Seasons that I learned. I'm gonna need to add more stuff to this list, I feel like. I also need to figure out what I could even add to it. That's also a thing, is just figuring that out. Let's do solfeggiato. That one was a little rough. Let's see. What do we want to do next? I haven't done that today, Oh, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this one. The first of 3 nocturnes from Trois Nocturnes. The first one of the 3. I know the first 2, they are both on the list, but this first one is Opus 9, number 1. This is where the 91 in my name comes from. Yeah, Blink. This everything that I'm playing is from this list, and if nobody requests something, then I just put through the request myself, so that it'll appear on the overlay and stuff. Ooh, fairy fountain. Okay. So, like the Kakariko Village arrangement, this is also arranged by Toshiro Kono. Well, mostly. I am doing sort of my version of his arrangement of it. That one's tough because there's a lot of big jumps. I know. Okay, you can see it a little better from like this view here. This is when it really gets tough because it's. You can see I'm having to like actually like jump a little bit there, and then. It's just all jumping in the left hand, and together it's just like. It can fall apart so easily. Prelude. I have to get the music for this one because I don't actually have this one fully memorized yet. This is like the one thing that I just can't. I don't know why. I just cannot seem to memorize this. I love this piece, but I just cannot seem to memorize it. Okay. Does need a little bit of work, and obviously I don't have it memorized yet, but really, I haven't done that in 3 weeks? Okay, well, I'm gonna do that one next. How is it 3 weeks since I did this one? I mean, I know I haven't streamed music. Well, no, because it hasn't been 2 weeks since I streamed. Nah, I guess it has. 2 weeks since I streamed music. And then I guess the last music stream I didn't play this. I guess that makes sense. Let's see. Let's pick up the tempo a little bit. Okay, hold on. Hold on a second. Let's try that one again. Yikes. Why did it take me that many tries to get the arpeggio at the end? Oy, 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 oy. That one was not good. Oh well. Not everything can be great. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna open up my window because it's getting a little warm in here. I do not. I mean, as I was saying earlier, I'm very busy. I don't have a ton of time to learn things. I do have I do have my own personal list of stuff that I am learning. Um, but I mean, if there is something specific that you want, you can. I mean, you can just say it, and I can maybe see what happens or think about it. I don't know. And it's going to depend, and it's. I mean, feel free to make a suggestion, but there's very much not a guarantee that it's going to happen. So. Oh, you don't even have. Oh, you don't. Okay. I thought there was. I thought you had already had something specific in mind that you were thinking of. Okay. Nah, I'm not. I'm not really interested in learning that kind of stuff. I very much stick to um, classical as well as video game, of course. Classical and video game music from specifically from games that specifically games that I know, right? Like Kakariko Village, Fairy Fountain. I've played Ocarina. I know a I know a ton of music from Ocarina of Time. Uh, right? Um, right, so I know a whole bunch of stuff from that. For example, a little bit of Breath of the Wild. What I was hinting at earlier. It's Rito Village from Breath of the Wild. Dest! Hi, Dest! Right, so, I mean, like, little bits and stuff, and of course I was doing this earlier. Because I love Hollow Knight. False Knight theme. I know. Stardew. It's not all on the list, but like I know that stuff, right? And then of course all of the classical stuff. It has been a little while since the link went in last. If anybody does want to request stuff, here is the link to do so. As a reminder, you just log in to that with your Twitch account. Then you can go ahead and request stuff. First thing on the request list automatically goes onto my overlay, just like what happened right there. That was perfect timing. Toile Nocturnus, Nocturne 2. This is what I played for my senior recital. of. Not amazing, but pretty decent. I do hope to eventually get all of these recorded and up on YouTube, but all of the classical stuff, at least. But yeah. Let's see. What have I not played today? I have not played this yet today. do think we're starting to get down to towards the end of the list here. Yeah, the entire first page of stuff has already been requested today. That has not. Okay, there's a few things on the second page. There's a few things on the second page that haven't. Okay, let's do Arabesque. Do I have an old creamy? I do though. Okay, awesome. Give me one moment. I will be right back. Okay, I know this is going to annoy you, Dest, but I'm not letting the song finish. I think that might actually be like the first time ever that I haven't let it finish. But as I said, I was just gonna be gone really quick. So, let's see. Okay, I know I just did it not that long ago. But I'm gonna do this one just for you, Dest. We're gonna do it again. Kakariko Village by Koji Kondo, arranged by Toshiro Kono. And you know what? I'm even going to give you a little bonus here. I don't have it on the list, but I'm going to give you a little bonus. Can't have Kakariko Village without Song of Storms. And yes, it is Kakariko, not Kakariko. They specifically say it in Breath of the Wild in the cutscene after you finish the plateau. It is voiced in that cutscene as Kakariko Village, not Kakariko. Ooh, I haven't done this one yet. I'm gonna do all three of these today. Song of the Lark. March from Seasons. So I probably should have explained this when I did the other two, but I didn't. Tchaikovsky wrote 12 pieces, one for each month. Collectively, they are known as the seasons. Why are they the seasons and not the months? I don't know. I didn't make it up. But it's the seasons. I learned June because I heard somebody play it and I liked it. Then I learned October because a teacher in music school when I was going before what recommended that I learn October. She thought that I would like it, and I do. And then I decided to learn March because it's my birthday month. Oh, actually, before I do this one, I want to point out something about this program here that you're looking at. It's on this screen for me, but over here, this program here, obviously, you know how it works. I hit the key lights up, and the bar comes out of it for as long as I am holding it, right? But what you may not have noticed, do you see this movement here? Right along the top of the keys, there's this little thing that does this, right? That represents the hammers, or not the hammers, the dampeners of an actual piano. So when I press the pedal, you can see they all lift up like that, right? You can't really see it, but actually if I hold a key down, underneath that bar, you know what? Here's what I can do. I can actually show it to you if I turn off those bars. If I do turn off note lights, then it should work. Nope. Note objects, is that it? Yes, okay. I'm just gonna turn both of those off. So you can see here when I hold down this note, see how that little part sticks up, right? And that's imitating the actual mechanics of the piano, because of course there's the dampeners on the strings in the back. You press a key, and then the dampener lifts on that note for as long as you're holding it, which is why it's able to continue vibrating, and continue producing the sound, right? And you lift the key, the dampener goes back down, stopping the sound, right? So you can actually see the dampeners lifting here. And then, of course, the way the pedal works is it just lifts all of the dampeners at once, and that's what this is. So if you look at this line going up and down, you can see exactly how and when I am actually pedaling things. Okay, that out of the way, let's play. I just realized that the cursor was over here the entire time. Oops. Sorry about that. Valse. May as well complete the table. Yeah. have an idea. I have an idea for this one. I mean, I could have done the Bach fugue on an organ. Actually, is that the that's the better organ for that one. That's the other harpsichord that I have. Yeah. I mean, you know what else I can use this organ for, though? Ganon's Tower. Okay. I have found one single piece on this list that I have not yet played today. This is the only one on the entire list that I've played today, that I have not played yet. Oh. No. That's about as much as I know of it. That's all I can do of it. And as much as I want to keep going, and I could actually keep going, I feel like I can keep playing without a problem. But that is literally every single piece on my list. Hold on, let me just check and make sure. Let me just make sure we didn't miss one, because I think I did actually play. Yep. 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 I've played every single thing on the list. That is the first time I've done that. And this is the longest the list has ever been. But that happened because of you guys requesting stuff. Because before people just don't usually request things, and so then I'm going in, and it just takes a lot longer in between every piece because I have to go in, check it off, go back, and do stuff and whatever, and then request a new thing, and then all of that. Here it's like we had 2-3 things in the queue at all times, pretty much. So instead of clicking like 5 different things in order to go to the next piece, just click one button. Made it a lot faster. So I will definitely need to try to get some more stuff on here. As I said, I do try to add something to the list almost every stream that I do music. But for now, that is going to have to be it for today, because there's not really anything else that I can do. So, thank you all for being here. Let's see who is on. I've got a lot of people that I could raid right now. There are a lot of people I could raid. But let's see. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, yeah, we got a lot of people. What are you up to? Ooh, you kind of just went live. Okay. Yeah, let's go over here. grab my headphones. Next stream is whenever I can, because I don't have a schedule. I stream when I have something I want to do and the time to do it. So whenever that ends up being. I have sort of gotten into a habit of streaming on Saturdays, but it's definitely not guaranteed. So it might be Saturday, might be before that, might be after that. I don't know. We'll see. If anybody who is not already wants to join the Discord, there is the link. You can get notifications there of when I go live, of when I eventually end up posting things on YouTube, and just hang out. Just like the stream, the Discord is family friendly. Yeah. That's all I've got for today. So, let's yeah, we're gonna head over here. Okay. So, here is our raid message. And we are gonna go say hi to Nikki. So, thank you all for stopping by. I will see you soon. Bye.